the prelude for Beers of the Beano. Saturday the 14th of March 2026, the Malcolm Uphill in Caerphilly, where it's rather sunny outside, although there was a bit of an overnight frost. But I do have washing on the line, and my solar battery packs will be ever so slowly charging. Anyway, penultimate day of the Spoon Spring Beer Fest. And we have at least 2 new ones on show, maybe 3. And I'm quite pleased. It is also Super Saturday, which is the last Saturday of the Six Nations Rugby. And Wales are at home, kicking off at 4:40 to Italy. I am going to the project. I will be right in the corner because it will be packed. I have my doubts if Wales are going to do any good. We shall see. Anyway, Oakham Ales Soul Synergy. Ooh, talking of synergy and things like that, had an email from Octopus saying my bill was going down by £130 on average from April the 1st. Right, I was under the opinion it was £150, but there you go. And I don't need to take a reading, which I do on the 1st of the month anyway. And I'm still on a fix until beginning of August. And then I have a feeling it will shoot up. Anyway, back to the beer. Yeah, Soul Synergy Oakham Ales, 4% alcohol by volume. It's badged as fruity and tropical. It's actually an American red ale, so it's full of rye. And it has that rye spiciness, and it is getting a little more fruity, a little more tropical as it warms up a bit. It's very pleasant. It's the sort of beer you need for watching the world go by. I'm enjoying it, to be honest. I'm taking my time because quality Beano requires you just to enjoy yourself, not to neck it back and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I have a little program called Close 'Em All. It's from an Australian company, I think, Amicus, because, you know, the Neo, and I wasn't sure of the licensing, and I couldn't find anything, so I emailed them. They came back last night, and this is basically what they said. It's licensed for 2 devices, so you're fine to carry on with the new machine. However, just in case you get any more new machines, we've upped your license count for a couple more, should you need it. Not wonderful. Not really wonderful. They didn't have to do that. They could have said you're good for 2, and there you go. But no, they just upped the license count. Which is just as well, because come Mac Mini 5 time, which is probably about June, I'm going to need another license. Right. I think that's it, really. Yeah. See you on the next one. Bear with me, tipplers, while I tutlol hoodie due to the weather outside. Hello. Yeah, I think if you're out of the wind, and there doesn't seem to be much of a wind, it could be quite pleasant. Anyway, talking of quite pleasant, it is always good to get your real ales when they're fresh on. Sometimes they can be a bit lively, and you need to let them settle. That is what happens when you drink real ales. Don't worry about it. Let them serve someone else while your pint sits. My pint didn't need to sit. And this is from Barca, as in Barcelona. The Basque country. No, it's not the Basque country. This, I can't even think where it is now. Let me check. Oh, Catalonia. Yeah. Sometimes when you get to my age, memory goes. This is a Vicious IPA. Vicious by Almogarva. 5.3% alcohol by volume. Yeah, this is not so much a session. It's in the sort of gap between session and sipping. Whereas, you know, a couple of these and you will know all about it. Anyway, well presented, which it should be. There is a shed load of fruity, complex flavors in there. There's a gentle bitterness and there's a underlying spiciness. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Also listening to Patrick Beja and Tom Merritt talk about politics, the European view of politics and the gentle, non-political US view. I think it's excellent, to be honest. I like Patrick Beja, Eurotech gamer, Paris and Finland. The only thing about Finland is mighty cold up there. Mind you, I've been to Paris in January or December. It was mighty cold there as well. I'm fed up with mighty cold. Anyway, back onto the subject. B plus and a bit and a touch due to the amount of really hoppy, strong flavouring in here. And the alcohol, maybe. Saturday morning Beanoing, going a treat. Cheers. The thing is, tipplers, fine ales have to be involved in business and politics. So, the new style can of Hazy Jane, and yes, I was one of those equity for punks boys. They're worthless now. However, new style can. I don't know when these came out, but it is still hazy. Hazy Jane, 5% alcohol by volume, has always been my fallback position. If I'm in a spoons, and I've done all the cascades, and I need something that is really good, and is not a waste of money, it was Hazy Jane. And it is extremely hoppy. Definitely hazy. And if anything, it's got better as time has gone on. This is a definite quality brew. B++, maybe a little bit more. And it is refreshing and hoppy and gently fruity, low bitterness. And a new style can. Did I? Yes, I did show you the new style can. But now 33 million. And there's no cannabis in there. I don't think there's any. No, it doesn't mention any cannabis in there. Yeah. All about the beer. And breweries, companies don't last. So enjoy yourself and enjoy the fine ales while you still can, tipplers. Because I certainly am. Okay, so about 20 minutes, I'm wandering off to the project. Plenty of fine ales there. Cheers. Here we are, tipplers, in the project, in the corner, due to the rugby, which is having serious lip sync issues with the large screen TVs at the moment. Not that it bothers me a lot, to be perfectly honest. There was a Welsh cake, which was really nice, and there could be, the way things are going, another Welsh cake. It's kind of a thing now when I come to the. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Come to the project, Caerphilly, having a hard ginger beer because they are an acquired taste, and I have acquired the taste. This is a Valhalla from DMC Brewery in Leeds, 4.5% alcohol by volume. Tons of ginger and cinnamon and various other spices that I can't remember in there, but wow. And it goes to the top of your mouth and it lingers, and it goes to the back of your throat and it lingers. It is extremely good. And we have the menu, so we will be having March Fest, which will involve Bavarian dirty fries and sauerkraut later on. There are a number of tables reserved. 1, 2, 3. I would have thought there would have been more. Hang on. Here's our guy. Scotland first. Is Scotland first? Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, there is tons of Vault City in the fridge downstairs. So Scotland, Vault City, I could go for that. Actually, yeah, I'm feeling like another Welsh cake already. It's good times. I think I mentioned on the Saturday Wrap, if you haven't seen the Saturday Wrap YouTube channel, enjoy yourself while you can. Good things never last, nothing's in the past. Such a the Dio Sabbath say. Anyway, we're trying to get ITV on at the moment. And oh, I got a video to push up as well. See you in a little while. Cheers, tipplers. Scotland Ireland have just kicked off against Scotland. And I have some blueness in a glass, in a can. Sweet Shop series from Vault City, Edinburgh. Raspberry, blueberry, bubblegum bottles. Bottles in a can. That's novel. 4.5% alcohol by volume. It says 4 out of 5 on the sourness scale. Not buying that. It smells incredibly fruity, even with my bunged up nose. All those things I mentioned. A general fruitiness, a touch of bubblegum, easy B++. I might actually watch the rugby, who'd have thought? Although there is YouTube as well. Oh yeah, and there's Bavarian dirty fries with sauerkraut. Oh, the Irish are doing well. Who'd have thought the Irish would do well? And they've scored. There you are. Live tippling, live rugby. Hang on. A young lady has just arrived for temperature.
Hi.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's all go here today. Yeah. Could be some fries coming up. Fries are like chips. See you, tipplers. There was another Welsh cake, which was still warm, and I just ate. Oh, it was good. I'm talking of good. Giant, and I mean 8.4% alcohol by volume. Rhubarb and custard. Only a 2, which is probably correct. Vault City. Glass clean, glass renewed. Really nice. B++. Scotland are losing. 1, 2, 3. Only 3. Wales tops. Nothing from Italy yet. After this, I'm thinking pop downstairs, order some Bavarian dirty fries and sauerkraut. Just take my time on this Vault City. I love you. It just keeps getting better and better. Anyway. Cheers.